Spirit of Hyderabad కార్యక్రమంలో మంత్రి KTR మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. అలాగే చూద్దాం.
New vehicle, you also end up paying a tax that also comes to government's kitty. Fourthly, excise, liquor and other stuff that that also adds significantly to the state's exchequer. So 80% of a state's revenues, in fact, come from these four big heads. And Telangana, in fact, has been doing extremely well on all these four because we've been able to attract investments. What has happened in the last 4 years is, because we've been able to create more avenues for investors to come in and invest, and we've been able to offer progressive governance, we've been able to offer an extremely hospitable environment when it comes to law and order situation. Therefore, you have all these multinationals that you mentioned choosing Hyderabad over others, because when you're making an investment destination, an investment decision, to especially picking up a destination, then you'll be basically looking at multiple factors: law and order, political stability, economic stability, growth opportunities, talent pool, etc., etc. So therefore, on all of these scales, when you start bringing in investments, it not only improves the state's health in terms of economic growth, it also provides indirect employment. For example, every single job that is created in IT sector today in Hyderabad, we have nearly 500,000 people working in Hyderabad today directly in the IT sector. When we assumed office, it was about 350,000. Now, in the last 5 years, our IT exports have grown from 53,000 to about 92,000 odd crores now. And in fact, completing 5 years will cross definitely the 1 lakh crore mark. Every single job you create directly in IT, there is at least 2 to 3 indirect jobs being created in the hospitality sector, in other sectors, allied sectors in Hyderabad. So all of these obviously go to the poor that you mentioned, go to others who are looking to make a living in Hyderabad, move here, look for better opportunities, etc., etc.
Makes sense. Just a personal question. Everybody in life has a moment, an aha moment, where you tend to maybe take a different direction or think differently or choose to act differently. Do you have an aha moment in your life where, you said, what, this is it. I think I have to do this. Something that you have implemented in your political life?
Well, I think we've done reasonably well, but I don't think I've had that moment yet. I mean, you made it sound like a life-altering moment. I don't think I've had such a moment yet, but I do have another good 15, 20 years left in me, hopefully. So therefore, hopefully I'll have that moment someday.
Absolutely. I mean, and the other thing is, when did you decide? You were in the corporate world, you came back to India, you worked for a corporate world, and you made a change into the political arena. What made you do that? How did that happen? Is there anything? A lot of us want to know.
Well, that's a really long story. You guys want to know that? You guys really care?
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple of minutes. People
right.
want to know.
All right, so let me just give it then. See, I don't know about you guys. I know the young guys today are very, very focused and they know exactly what they want in life. But unlike many of you, and in fact, I was like Hrithik Roshan in Laksh. I don't know how many of you have seen that movie. I was drifting all the time. I wasn't very focused. I wasn't very, clear on what I wanted. For example, when I was in school, my sole ambition in life, I was sure that I get away from math right after I complete my 10th grade. That's all there was to it. So then I chose, something which hopefully was going to take me away from math. I unfortunately ended up choosing biology, physics and chemistry, and at that point in time it didn't really strike me that even physics and chemistry had a bit of math. Later on I figured somehow I managed. So I ended up doing my +2 in Guntur, and I was doing very well in academics. In fact, I was the state's 11th ranker in +2, but I wasn't too keen on medicine. My mom wanted me to be a doctor. She absolutely, kept saying all my life that, there is no doctor in our family. We are a big family, huge family. So there should be a doctor in our family. I gave it a shot. I got about 1600 the rank, which could have gotten me into bachelor's degree in pharmacy or something, but not, because the seats were very limited back then. Then I wrote, the Karnataka state entrance, where I got through. But my dad said, no, it will take you forever to settle in life if you're a doctor. By the time you're 35, then you will be barely settling in. So I don't want you to be a doctor. So the decision was made. I wasn't too keen. He was absolutely not keen. So therefore, we ended up doing my degree in Nizam College. Like I said, I wasn't very clear because I kept choosing things that I